Hi, this is Sean showing his Squash and Stretch IK spline script. So Squash and Stretch IK spline script used for torsos, tails, things that require you to use a spline based rigging system on it. So yeah, as you can see, my scene has the rig and a few other objects to show how the script works and what it recognizes, what it doesn't recognize. So as you open it up, you'll see that there are 5 attributes. The first one is the IK spline that you have to give to it. As well as that, as you can notice with my icon over it, it will tell you what the tool does, what you can put in it, what its function, and everything else that you need. And that's for almost all my tools. All my tools will do that for you. Okay. The second option is to maintain offset, or to maintain your volume, sorry. At the moment it's turned off. The third one is your world scale object. So basically what you're going to use for world scale, such as an all anim or things like that, so that when you shrink it down in size it doesn't break. This option's not really needed. It will still create the item, the nodes and background connections that you need, that will be in basically inactive. All you got to do is go back to into your node editor and connect it up manually if you wish, but it's just something to do it quickly for you if you've already decided or set on setting it on this particular all anim. You can also add, so this requires 2 things. It requires a name of the object that you're going to use as an all anim or as a world scale object, and the actual attributes you're going to attach it to. And as you can see here, there are 4 options: world scale, X, Y, and Z scales. So yeah, that will allow you to do that. And then once you have done all these settings, you just click apply and it will create the entire rig. As you can see, when on startup, you'll be able to notice that it won't load anything in right now. If the object is not a curve type object, it won't load it in here. It will ignore it completely. So let's just show that with a joint as well. As you can see, nothing loads in. But the moment you put a spline, there you go, as you can see, it'll automatically load it in for you. Alright. The object, the thing will also not respond if you have nothing selected. So if I have nothing selected and I click load in, that will allow you to load a spline into there if you don't want to type it. You'll see that nothing has been selected. And if I click add, if nothing is selected, it will also give you a warning that the following object cannot be loaded. Right. So for now, I'm just going to start the script up and show you what it can do. So first thing I'm going to do is select my script, my spline. I'm going to add it to this, and I'm just going to start it up. Now, as you can see, I didn't switch on maintain volumes, so it's not going to do the maintain volumes on this. So it's not really going to squash. It's it's not going to squash. It's pretty much just going to stretch and squeeze itself. But as you can see, the script's working quite nicely. So yeah, once I've re-undone this, and now I'm going to show you what happens when you turn maintain offset on, maintain volumes on. So as you can see now, when I do that, your spline will actually squash and stretch properly. So you can turn that on and off if you need it or if you want it. But yeah, that's basically what that has done there. now let's just show you what the other option is. So if I click on the world space and I leave this open, it will warn me that no object has been given, and you'll see that it hasn't done anything. Okay, so if you activate this and you haven't given it an object to work to, it won't bypass that. It will automatically stop the script right from the start off. So that could be a bit of a problem. So basically I'm just going to show some stuff here. So if I select an object, you can load it in here. Now it'll take any object that you put or you want to select into this line. It'll take anything. It also has the ability to check if the script, if the object has that particular attribute that's been assigned here. And remember, you've only got these 4 settings that you can use. So if I click world space and I click there, it'll tell you that the object cube 6 has no world scale attribute. Okay, so that's alright. Okay, cool. If you have nothing selected, it'll also give you an error that you have nothing selected. So now all you've got to do is select the object, select the scale you want. Now you can see there's no Y scale here, so it's not going to really work very well. So I'm just going to click world scale, and then I'm going to go boom. Now as you can see, let me turn this off. When I've done that, as you can see, squash and stretch and all those functions working, but also the connection between the script, between the all anim and the main structure has been made. And as I said, I'll show you in the node editor what it looks like. As I said before, it'll create the nodes to connect it to a world scale object. So let me just pull this all up. As you can see, it'll create all the attributes needed for a world scale connection, and including, if you look here, it's one called the global scale node, and you'll see that this is pretty much, if I remember, is connected to this one here. Or is it to, yeah, it's to this, keeps on flicking away from, I don't know why. So yeah, it'll connect to the, so let me just show all the connections. There you go. So as you can see, all the connections here, including this node, will be created automatically, and if you want to connect something up to it as a world scale later, you can do that. Thank you for watching my script. I hope you enjoyed that, and please let me know what you think. Bye.